Hello and welcome. This is Haske TV News. My name is Belly Cletus. Thank you for joining us. The Taraba State House of Assembly has confirmed the appointment of Salmuna Emosani as the substantive clerk. The appointment followed a letter of notification of appointment from the House of Assembly Service Commission of the House. Farida Haq has the story.
Reading the communication at the floor of the House, the Speaker John Bonzena Kizito said the clerk has been an acting capacity for over 6 months, hence the need for her confirmation. In their contributions, the member representing Bamga constituency, Ebel Peter Dia, Takum 1, Tanku Abubakar Yusuf, Karim 2, Anas Shuaibu, Bali 1, Veronica Al-Hassan, Gashaka Butulu, Kaltumi Muhammad said the acting clerk is so dedicated, committed and capable of handling the affairs of the House. In a voice note, the 16 members present voted for the confirmation of the acting clerk to be confirmed as the substantive clerk. The Speaker, John Kizito, who congratulated the clerk for her new appointment, charged the clerk to work harder in her responsibility and directed her to communicate and execute the resolve of the House for further action. Farida Haq, Haske TV News.
President Bola Tinubu has commiserated with the former governor of Borno State, Ali Modu Sharif, over the passing of his mother, Hajia Aisha. Hajia Aisha died on Sunday in Abuja after a protracted illness at the age of 93. In a statement on Monday issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajure Nglale, the president also condoled with the Modu Sharif's family. He urged the Sharif's family to take comfort in the knowledge that the deceased lived an exemplary life defined by strong virtues and transitioned at the hallowed age of 93. The Nigerian Air Force has clarified that the aircraft involved in incident near Rumji village in Kaduna State was an unmanned aerial vehicle, not a helicopter as reported earlier. The Director of Public Relations and Information for the Nigerian Air Force, Air Vice Marshal Edward Gapquet, stated this in a statement in Abuja. The statement adds that the UAV experienced a mishap shortly after takeoff for a mission approximately 15 kilometers from the base. It further says that as it was an unmanned vehicle, there were no casualties either on board or on ground. According to the statement, a preliminary investigation is already underway to determine the cause of the incident. We'll now take a short break. When we return, Haske TV News will continue. Please stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is still Haske TV News, and now the news continues. Federal retirees are facing increasing difficulties as the Nigerian government has not released funds for accrued pension rights from the first half of 2024. Continuing from 2023 despite budget provisions, Shatima Jidere has the story.
The estimated debt to retirees is 230 billion naira over the last 16 months, leading pensioner groups to call for a boycott on investing pension assets in federal government securities. The National Pension Commission reported significant funds released in 2021 and early 2022, but none since February 2023. The 2024 budget shows a 21% decrease in pension provisions, while 62% of pension assets were invested in federal government securities in the first quarter of 2024, amounting to 12.2 trillion naira out of 19.7 trillion naira. Experts and stakeholders stress the need for supporting legislation to ensure timely pension payment and accurate estimate of outstanding benefit to protect retirees' entitlement. Shatima Jiddere, Haske TV News.
As Nigerians anticipate a new minimum wage, the burden of its implementations could bankrupt many states. The Federal Executive Council postponed discussions on the Tripartite Committee's report on the new minimum wage to allow further consultations between federal and state governments, the private sector, and labor unions. Farida Sanusi has the story.
Last Thursday, President Bola Tinubu met with governors at the National Economic Council meeting, which did not address the minimum wage issue. The Southern Governors Forum subsequently called for states to negotiate their minimum wages with their workforces. Labor unions criticized the governors' influence on minimum wage negotiations, according to a Nigeria Governors Forum (NGF) report implementing the 2,000 naira minimum wage, over 100% higher than the current 30,000 naira, could result in most states facing severe financial challenges. The new minimum wage aimed to improve workers' living standards. It could lead to financial difficulties for many states, necessitating urgent reform in state revenue management and expenditure control. Farida Sanusi Abubakar, Haske TV News.
The Lagos state government has announced additional support from the World Health Organization as it grapples with a cholera outbreak at Kirikiri prison. Farid Haq has the story.
During a recent update on the cholera outbreak in Lagos State, Commissioner for Health Professor Akin Abayomi highlighted the successful implementation of urgent medical and environmental intervention measures. Abayomi also revealed that the recent cholera outbreak in Lagos stemmed from unregulated street beverages and contaminated water supplies identified as the primary sources 2 weeks ago. He explained that numerous samples collected from commonly sold street beverages by undercover environmental officer from the Environmental Protection Agency and the Ministry of Health in the affected regions verified the existence of febrile cholera bacteria responsible for causing cholera. However, Abayomi announced a significant improvement in daily cholera cases from the spike reported 2 weeks ago. The government acknowledged evidence of ongoing low-grade community transmission because few cases were still presenting to hospitals. He disclosed that while no new death attributable to cholera had been reported in the past 72 hours, the government was escalating efforts to eradicate transmission entirely. Farida Haq, Haske TV News.
And that's the news in English. Stay tuned for the translated version coming up shortly. From me, is goodbye.
Masu kallo, Assalamu alaikum, barkanku da kasancewa tare da mu inda za mu kawo muku fassarar labarai cikin harshen Hausa wanda Shatima Gidare ya fassara, ni Maryam Shu'aibu zan gabata. Majalisar Dokokin Jihar Taraba ta tabbatar da naɗin Salmuna Amos Sani a matsayin magatakarda. Naɗin ya biyo bayan wasiƙar sanarwar daga hukumar hidimar majalisar zuwa ga majalisar da yake karantawa manema labarai a zauren majalisar. Kakakin majalisar John Bonzina Kizito ya ce ma'aikaciyar ta shafe sama da wata 6 tana kan mukamin, saboda haka akwai buƙatar a tabbatar da ita. A nasu gudumawar, ɗan majalisar da ke wakiltar mazaɓar Bamga Ebel Fitajiya Takum ɗaya Tanko Abubakar Yusuf Karim 2 Anas Shaibu Bali 1 Veronica Alhassan Gashaka Batulu Kaltume Muhammad ya ce magatakardan rikon ta kasance mai sadaukarwa, jajircewa da kuma iya tafiyar da al'amura. A cikin wata ƙuri'ar da aka kada, mambobi 16 da suka halarci taron kada ƙuri'ar tabbatar da magatakardan na riko a matsayin babban magatakardan. Kakakin majalisar John Kizito, wanda ya taya magatakardan murnar sabon mukamin, ya buƙaci magatakardan da ta ƙara himma wajen gudanar da ayyukanta, sannan ya umurce ta da ta sanar da majalisar zartarwa matakin da majalisar ta ɗauka domin ɗaukar mataki. A wani rahoto za ku ji cewa Shugaba Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya mika ta'aziyyarsa ga tsohon gwamnan Borno, Sanata Ali Madu Sharif, bisa rasuwar mahaifiyarsa Hajiya Aisha. Hajiya Aisha ta rasu ne a ranar Lahadi a Abuja bayan ta yi fama da rashin lafiya. Ta rasu tana da shekaru 93 a duniya. Ya buƙaci danginta da su san cewa marigayiyar ta samu kyakkyawan yabo. Rundunar Sojojin Saman Najeriya ta yi ƙarin haske kan cewa jirgin da ya afku kusa da ƙauyen Gunji da ke jihar Kaduna jirgin sama ne mara matuƙi, ba jirgi mai saukar angulu ba kamar yadda aka rawaito a baya. Daraktan Hulɗa da Jama'a da Yaɗa Labarai na Rundunar Sojojin Saman Najeriya, Air Vice Marshal Edward Gabket, ya bayyana haka a wata sanarwa da ya fitar a Abuja. Sanarwar ta ƙara da cewa jirgin na UAV ya samu matsala jim kaɗan bayan tashinsa domin gudanar da wani aiki mai nisan kilomita 15 daga sansanin. Ya ci gaba da cewa kasancewar jirgi ce mara matuƙi, ba a samu asarar rai ba. A cewar sanarwar, tuni aka fara gudanar da bincike na farko domin gano musabbabin faruwan al'amarin. Za ku ji cewa ma'aikatan gwamnatin tarayya da suka yi ritaya na fuskantar ƙarin matsaloli yayin da gwamnatin Najeriya ba ta fitar da kuɗaɗen da aka tara na kuɗaɗen fensho na rabin farkon shekarar 2024 ba, wanda ya ci gaba daga shekarar 2023, duk da tanade-tanaden kasafin kuɗin. Kimanin bashin da ake bin ma'aikatan da suka yi ritaya ya kai naira biliyan 230 a cikin watanni 16 da suka gabata, lamarin da ya sa ƙungiyoyin 'yan fensho suka yi kira da a kauracewa saka hannun jarin kudaden fensho a asusun gwamnatin tarayya. Hukumar fensho ta ƙasa ta ba da rahoton wasu makudan kudade da aka fitar a shekarar 2021 da farkon shekarar 2022, amma ba a samu ba tun watan Fabrairun shekarar 2023. Kasafin kuɗin na shekara 2024 ya nuna an samu raguwar kudaden fensho kashi 21 cikin 100, yayin da kashi 62 na kaddarorin fensho aka saka hannun jari a asusun gwamnatin tarayya. A cikin asusun gwamnatin tarayya, rubu'in farko na shekarar 2024, wanda ya kai naira tiriliyan 12 a cikin naira tiriliyan 19.7. Ƙwararru da masu ruwa da tsaki sun jaddada buƙatar tallafawa doka da tabbatar da biyan fensho a kan lokaci da kare haƙƙin masu ritaya. Masu kallo, duba da yanayin lokaci, iya abin da za mu kawo muku cikin fassarar labaran Hausa kenan. Ku kasance tare da mu don kallon sauran shirye-shiryen. Sai da safe.